There are moments when criticism moves beyond routine commentary and turns into something sharper. A recent wave of debate surrounding The View did exactly that after Tyrus delivered a pointed critique of the program's format and tone. Rather than tossing out a quick jab, he outlined what he sees as deeper structural flaws, arguing that the show often drifts into predictable narratives and selective outrage. The reaction online was immediate, with supporters praising the bluntness and critics pushing back just as strongly. Either way, the segment reignited long-running conversations about the show's direction and credibility.
The race baiters.
Yeah.
You need to fire the two races. You've had people. You had a McCain on there. You've had people on there before, and you ran them off. So the racist ones who want to stick to this, Whoopi and Sonny, and was it Bette Midler? What's her name? Yeah, broke Bette Midler. Fire them and bring people in. Maybe you could get McCain to come back. She was a Republican, but every show and every break, she was nearly in tears because she was being attacked. So the problem is that you have to go after the racist people. And be the CEO goes, you know what? I'm not going to allow a woman on my show or man that will go after white America and talk about them like dogs. That doesn't represent our ideals or values for anyone. And get rid of those people. And this will clear up real quick. You allowed black racist on TV who could just go all day and say anything about white people. And I guess lo and behold, they forgot that there's a lot of people at home, white people.
One recurring concern raised by commentators involves how discussions on the panel frequently center on race and identity. Critics argue that certain remarks by hosts such as Sunny Hostin and Ana Navarro can come across as overly broad or dismissive of differing viewpoints. Supporters, however, contend that addressing race directly is necessary in modern political discourse. The larger debate isn't just about specific comments, it's about accountability and consistency. Many observers note that public reactions can vary dramatically depending on who makes a controversial statement, raising questions about double standards in media scrutiny.
Group of narcissistic morons. I wish that was a joke. But it's not. They don't. To go on TV every day to objectively talk about something, you have to study. You have to research the pros and cons. And both candidates, you should find things you like, things that concern you. It's called doing work. That's why all the old journalists look so old. Because they smoked cigarettes and stayed up all night checking sources and this, that, whatever. When you get The View, who are like, I don't have to think anything. I don't like them, and I'm rich, so you shouldn't like him either. And I can say anything because no one's going to check me. I surround myself with people. They'll have one puppet Republican who was scared to death to say anything against them, or if she does come out, they'll interrupt her nonstop. So there's this level of stupidity, and it spreads because they don't have to. All they have to say is,
Former co-host Candace Cameron Bure once described the behind-the-scenes preparation process as intense, explaining that producers would circulate topic lists ahead of tapings. That structure, while organized, may also contribute to conversations that feel rehearsed rather than deeply researched. Critics say the result can be surface-level analysis delivered with strong conviction. Defenders argue that daytime television prioritizes accessibility and broad appeal over academic depth. Still, the tension between passionate commentary and substantive exploration continues to fuel debate about the program's overall approach.
so they have to double down and go even stupider.
Yeah.
And keep saying things like, I only watch because of the clips. You force us to watch The View.
I do.
He does. He does. He's like, yeah, you predicted it. Good job. Guess who's watching The View for a month? So as you watch them, you see them just age and cringe because they get caught up in their lives. So what do? The new word is misogynistic. And guess what? Their only mistake was they blamed white men. They forgot that black men, Hispanic men, and Asian men too. So that's the new thing. And then they're like, oh, it's just men. And then they're like, well, 53% of women. Oh, it's stupid women and men. So they'll just keep going till they're down to the only thing you can trust is a penguin.
Another frequent accusation is that the show functions as an echo chamber, reinforcing a particular ideological lens without giving equal weight to alternative perspectives. Detractors believe this dynamic can create the impression that one narrative dominates unchallenged. Supporters counter that the panel reflects mainstream progressive viewpoints and occasionally features dissenting voices. Broader cultural trends, such as the rise of cancel culture and heightened sensitivity to controversial remarks, often enter this discussion, as critics connect those trends to media environments they perceive as one-sided. Regardless of stance, the conversation underscores how influential daytime television can be in shaping political perceptions.
Because there's nothing worse than The View. In terms of there are so many brilliant women out there. None of them are on The View. None of them have gone near the set of The View. I mean, they have brought in the lowest tier of the, what is it, the Y chromosome?
No,
The X. Okay.
Double X.
They brought in the lowest of the double X's for that one. It's rough. Yeah, I mean, Joy Behar, again, these people have dementia. These are people who should not be allowed out of the house. They have a national platform. I mean, it is crazy. They have no idea. These people have never read a book.
And there's versions of it.
What if we put the women in the audience and let the men discuss the issues? This is just an idea I have for ABC corporate.
Well, clearly,
or have one woman serve everyone drinks and give her a quick opinion.
Questions about representation also surface from time to time. Some viewers have wondered whether adding more ideological or demographic diversity, including male co-hosts, would alter the chemistry or broaden the debate. The show was originally conceived as a panel of women offering perspectives on current events, which remains central to its identity. Whether that format should evolve is ultimately a creative decision for producers, but it continues to spark lively audience discussion. As always, strong opinions surround the program, proof that its cultural footprint, whether praised or criticized, remains significant.